I was sliding my arms into my coat when my phone vibrated. One short pulse, like a restrained scream. The house was quiet. Too quiet for a Sunday morning. No traffic, no neighbors. Even the clock seemed to hesitate between seconds. The message was from my lawyer. "Call me now, do not go there." Another message followed before I could breathe. "You are walking into a legal grave." My fingers froze halfway through the sleeve. In the mirror, I saw myself standing perfectly upright, perfectly calm. A man about to attend brunch, a man with folded napkins in his future. Coffee, polite laughter. My sister's voice rehearsing concern. I called him. He didn't say hello. "She's not your sister," he said. The word landed softly, not loud, not dramatic. It didn't need to be. I sat on the edge of the bed without remembering the movement. He told me to come to his office. Immediately. I told him I was already dressed. He said that was the problem. There had always been small fractures in her affection. Hairline cracks. The way she insisted on handling my finances after our parents died. The way she volunteered to help with my divorce papers. The way she once slipped and called my house temporary. I cataloged these things the way some men collect coins. Quietly, methodically. Useless until suddenly priceless. My lawyer laid the first document on the table like a priest offering confession. A trust, created 12 years ago. In my name. But not for me. Beneficiary, her. Triggered by 2 conditions. Mental incompetence, or death. I didn't blink. I've learned the body betrays you before people do. The second document was worse. Medical correspondence. Private. Recent. Requests for neurological evaluations. Unsigned by me. Filed in my name. She had been building a version of me that couldn't speak. A version that drooled consent. "She's been positioning you as unstable," he said. Slowly. Legally. I nodded, as if he were describing weather. I didn't confront her. That would have been crude. I did what quiet men do when the world tilts. I observed. I requested phone logs through a private firm. I installed a mirror app on my own number. I memorized her patterns. Her check-in calls always came after meetings with her attorney. Her warmth increased whenever I signed something. Her voice softened whenever she needed me relaxed. I smiled when she called me little brother. I let her touch my arm. I let her believe the story she was writing had already become history. At night I lay awake, listening to my pulse. Not from fear, from calibration. Every betrayal has a rhythm. You just have to count long enough to hear it. The proof arrived on a Tuesday. Plain envelope. No return address. Inside, recordings, financial transfers, medical drafts, and one video. My sister, sitting across from her lawyer. Calm, smiling, discussing me like an object that had stopped working. "She trusts me," she said. "He always has. Another 6 months and we can move forward. Dementia is easy to sell if you say it slowly enough." I watched it once, then again. Not for pain, for precision. Sunday brunch happened anyway. I arrived on time. I kissed her cheek. I ate her food. I let her talk about childhood memories she had edited for comfort. When dessert came, I placed a folder beside her plate. Thin, innocent looking. She opened it casually, then slower, then not at all. Her pupils collapsed inward. Paper makes a specific sound when hands start shaking. "I know," I said. That was all. 3 syllables, enough to end her future. She tried to speak. Her mouth moved ahead of her voice. She reached for me like a child reaches for a parent in traffic. I leaned back. "Distance is a language. I signed a new trust," I continued. "Yesterday. Irrevocable. You're not in it." Her breathing broke rhythm. I slid my phone across the table. Paused on the video, her face meeting her own betrayal. Her lawyer's voice narrating her intentions like scripture. "You forged medical consent," I said quietly. "That's prison." Her lips trembled. I watched them the way you watch something fall in slow motion. "I also forwarded everything," I added, "to your firm, and the state board, and the hospital ethics committee." She made a sound that didn't qualify as speech. "I won't testify," I said. "I won't need to." I stood. She stayed seated. That was the last imbalance I ever allowed between us. I moved cities, changed numbers, let my name go cold in her mouth. Sometimes I imagine her explaining herself to rooms that no longer believe in her. Practicing innocence like a foreign language. I don't feel relief or victory. Those are warm emotions. I live somewhere colder now, where clarity doesn't shake, where trust is a theory, where blood means nothing unless it behaves. She wanted me erased quietly. I chose to disappear loudly. And the man she tried to bury is the only version of me that survived.